Okay, thank you. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here and to speak on a topic that's rapidly transforming numerous sectors. One of them, actually, the main one that we are talking about, is the legislative bodies worldwide, and namely artificial intelligence. And within the next 10 minutes, I'll be sharing the insights into how parliaments are experimenting with AI, the challenges faced, and some recommendations for responsible implementation. And also, I will talk about the Turkish experience on this field so far. And but before I dive into the topic, I'll just try briefly introduce myself. I work at the Grand National Assembly of Turkey for the last 16 years. But in between, for 8 years, I worked at the Turkish presidency as well as an expert. And now I'm back at the Turkish Parliament, and I work at the Research Services Department under the International Relations Department, and I write reports on artificial intelligence. Now, let me move on to explore how AI is transforming the parliamentary processes. I have some questions here, actually, that I prepared. Those are what are some of the key observations we can make about the current state of AI in parliaments? So there is a growing trend of parliaments experimenting with AI. Some of the early applications we see include transcription and translation tools, systems for managing records of debate, and AI-powered subtitling for video content, and even AI assistants that can help draft legislation and amendments, just like a colleague of ours just showed us in the previous video, the previous presentation. So early AI applications in that sense. Beyond these specific applications, some parliaments are also exploring the use of AI to analyze large volumes of text and data to gain insights into public opinion and track legislative trends and identify potential areas for policy intervention. And despite this growing interest in AI, there are also significant challenges to its implementation in parliaments, I should say. Some of these challenges include, of course, the lack of specific laws and regulations governing the use of AI in a parliamentary context, concerns about potential cybersecurity vulnerabilities in AI solutions, limited understanding of AI among parliamentarians and staff, which is very important actually, and the need for clear quality benchmarks and standards for AI systems. And overcoming these challenges requires concerted effort from all stakeholders, actually, from technologists to policymakers, including the civil society as well. So what are the key policies that can help parliaments use AI responsibly and effectively? Well, I'll just list a couple of them. Of course, there are some that are left out, but the main that I listed here are step-by-step AI integration. In this sense, parliaments should adopt a cautious and step-by-step approach to AI integration, and starting with pilot projects in controlled environments. One of them, actually, that I'll get into in the Turkish example in a couple of minutes. And these projects can allow parliaments to gain experience with AI and identify potential challenges and develop appropriate safeguards before implementing AI solutions more widely. Secondly, ethical principles for AI use. Actually, it's absolutely critical to ensure that ethical principles guide the development and use of AI systems in parliaments. These principles mainly are accountability, transparency, human dignity, fairness, non-discrimination, privacy, security, and human oversight. Last but not least, of course. So this is actually very important as well. Third, parliaments need to establish clear governance structures and transparency measures for AI. This includes implementing auditing processes and accountability frameworks to ensure that AI systems are used responsibly and that their decisions can be explained and justified in this sense. Fourth, collaboration and knowledge sharing. These are essential as well. Parliaments can learn from each other's experiences and best practices regarding AI implementation, which is the main actually theme of this event. And collaboration should extend to all the stakeholders actually, if possible, including academia, civil society, and industry experts. So fifth, continuous adoption to AI advances. This is also very important because parliaments need to remain flexible and update their AI policies and practices regularly to keep pace with these developments. This may actually involve establishing mechanisms for ongoing review and revision of AI guidelines and fostering a culture of continuous learning within parliaments. Last but not least, capacity building and education. These are essential as well. Parliamentarians and staff need to be equipped with the necessary skills and knowledge to understand AI and its potential implications. So investing in training programs and educational resources actually will empower parliaments to make informed decisions in the future about AI, both about AI and other remaining topics as well. So Turkey's approach. Firstly, actually, our assembly, Turkish Grand National Assembly, has recently implemented an AI-based project in our transcription process. Traditionally, stenographs actually manually recorded parliamentary speeches. However, with this new project, AI now identifies each speaker, transcribes their contributions accurately, and generates transcripts real time. So this technology has already been successfully applied in our committee meetings. So just as I mentioned in the previous slide, so this is like a pilot project that has been implemented in the committees. But we anticipate a full rollout within the coming weeks, hopefully by the end of the year. So this represents a significant innovation in streamlining legislative processes and improving accessibility to parliamentary records. And secondly, a dedicated parliamentary inquiry committee has recently been established within our assembly to explore and assess AI developments. It has a long name, actually. I'll recite it here. The Committee of Parliamentary Inquiry to determine the steps to be taken regarding the gains of artificial intelligence, to establish the legal framework in this field, and to identify measures to prevent the risks associated with the use of AI. Well, this committee, actually, the inquiry committee, comprises of 22 members of parliament and will play a crucial role in understanding the evolving role of AI and advising on responsible, impactful policies for our country, maybe AI legislation in the near future as well on this topic as well. Concluding remarks, final remarks. Well, in closing, AI has tremendous potential to revolutionize parliamentary operations, making processes more efficient, accessible, and transparent. Yet, as with any powerful technology, it comes with a responsibility. And by adopting ethical principles, clear governance, and collaborative approaches, parliaments can actually ensure that AI respects human dignity and contributes positively to society. And I thank you very much for your attention, and thank you for organizing this event and having me or letting me be part of it. I'm